If you are worried about your legs feeling weaker, these 3 simple home movements will begin rebuilding your strength and confidence starting today. Exercise number 1. The foundation builder. The first move is the chair squat, and this is the single most important exercise for maintaining your independence. Many people fear that one day they won't be able to get out of a low chair, off the toilet, or out of a car without help. It's a quiet worry that creeps in when you find yourself hesitating before sitting on a low couch, or when you strategically look for chairs with armrests to help push yourself up. That fear begins when the muscles needed for that simple sit-to-stand motion start to weaken. This exercise directly stops that process. It strengthens the exact muscles you use every single day to lift your own body weight against gravity. By mastering this one movement, you are not just getting stronger. You are actively defending your freedom and ensuring you can always stand up on your own 2 feet with power. Here is exactly how to perform it. First, find a sturdy chair that won't slide, preferably one without armrests. Stand in front of it with your feet about shoulder width apart, with your toes pointing forward. Now, cross your arms over your chest. This is important because it prevents you from using your hands to push off your legs. Keeping your back straight and your chest up, begin to bend your knees and push your hips backward. As if you are about to sit down, lower yourself slowly and with complete control until your bottom just barely touches the chair. The moment you feel the chair, without resting your weight on it, immediately push through your heels to stand back up to the starting position. That is 1 repetition. Aim for 10 repetitions. For a safety modification, if that feels too challenging, simply allow yourself to sit down completely for a brief moment before standing back up. Or you can place your hands on the chair for light support as you lower and raise yourself. The goal is to gradually use less and less assistance as you build strength. Now let's talk about the deeper science behind why this is so critical. Physical therapists use a specific assessment called the 5-time sit-to-stand test to measure leg strength and predict fall risk. Studies have found a very specific cutoff time. Older adults who took longer to complete 5 repetitions had a significantly higher risk of falling. This isn't just a theory, it's a direct, measurable link between the speed and strength of this movement and your stability. Think about it. When you stumble, your ability to quickly bend your knees and regain your center of gravity is what prevents a fall. The chair squat trains this exact protective reaction. You're not just exercising, you're training your body to be more resilient, more stable, and fundamentally safer in your daily environment, actively lowering that risk with each repetition. Mastering this builds the power to rise from any seat with confidence. You will feel this strength getting out of the car or up from the sofa. I spend a lot of time researching to make sure every exercise is both safe and truly effective for you. If you find this helpful, please subscribe so we can continue getting healthier together. And don't forget to share this with someone you love so they can benefit too. But functional strength is only half the battle. To feel truly secure, you need unwavering stability, which is what our next movement is engineered to build. Exercise number 2, the stability secret. The second move is the wall sit, and this is the secret to building incredible stability and endurance in your legs. That feeling of unsteadiness when you stand for a while, or the slight wobble you might feel when walking, often comes from a lack of muscular endurance. It's that feeling that makes you place a hand on the wall as you walk down a hallway, or causes a moment of hesitation before stepping off a curb. The wall sit tackles this head-on by building what is known as isometric strength. This is the type of deep, foundational strength that holds your joints steady and gives you that feeling of being solidly planted on the ground. Think of it as building sturdy pillars that will support your body, allowing you to stand, walk, and navigate your day with a newfound sense of security and confidence. Here is the proper way to do it. Find a clear, flat wall with nothing in your way. Stand with your back flat against it. Place your feet about shoulder width apart and step them out about 2 feet away from the wall. Now, While keeping your back and shoulders pressed firmly against the wall, slowly slide your body down as if you were sitting in an invisible chair. Go down until your thighs are as close to parallel with the floor as you can comfortably manage. Hold this position, focusing on keeping your core tight and your weight evenly distributed through your feet. Try to hold it for 20 seconds to start, and gradually work your way up to 60 seconds. To come out of it, simply push back against the wall to slide yourself back up to a standing position. For a safety modification, do not go down so low. Even a slight bend in the knees, holding that position, will begin to build strength. You can control the intensity simply by adjusting how far you slide down the wall. How long do you think you could hold it on your first try? Let's find out in the comment. Here is the deeper why. The power of this exercise lies in its isometric nature. Isometric simply means the muscle is contracting without changing its length. Imagine holding a heavy bag of groceries. Your bicep is working hard to hold it up, but your arm isn't moving. That is an isometric contraction. For seniors, especially those with sensitive or arthritic knees, this is a game changer. Research has shown that isometric exercises significantly improve muscle strength and joint stability without putting excess strain on the joints themselves. You get all the benefits of strengthening without the high-impact stress, making it one of the safest and most effective ways to build the endurance needed for a stable, active life. This move builds the endurance to stand longer while cooking or waiting in line. You will feel more stable and less fatigued on your feet throughout the day. Now that we have built our foundation and our stability, it is time to turn on the engine. The final move targets the true source of your body's power, a place most people completely neglect. Exercise number 3, the power engine. The third and final move is the glute bridge, and this is how you activate your body's true power engine. So much of our focus tends to be on the muscles at the front of our legs, the quadriceps. But the real key to powerful walking, solid balance, and a healthy back lies in the muscles you sit on, your glutes. When these muscles are weak, your body has to compensate, leading to a chain reaction of problems. Your lower back has to work overtime, causing aches and strain. Your knees can become unstable because the main stabilizing muscle above them isn't doing its job. By activating and strengthening your glutes with the bridge, you are waking up the largest and most powerful muscle group in your body, creating a strong base of support that improves almost every movement you make. Here is how to perform it safely. Lie on your back on the floor or on a firm bed. Bend your knees and place your feet flat on the surface, about hip width apart. You should be able to comfortably touch your heels with your fingertips. Rest your arms by your sides with your palms facing down. Now, gently squeeze your glute muscles and push through your heels to lift your hips off the floor. Raise your hips until your body forms a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Hold this top position for 3 seconds, making sure to keep your glutes engaged. Then, slowly lower your hips back down to the starting position with control. That is 1 repetition. Aim for a set of 12 repetitions. For a safety modification, if getting on the floor is difficult, this can be done on a firm mattress. Also, only lift your hips as high as you comfortably can without straining your back. Even a small lift, done correctly, will begin to activate these important muscles. Now for the crucial science behind this. Researchers wanted to understand the physical differences between older adults who fall and those who do not. Using advanced imaging, they discovered that the gluteal muscles were the most significantly affected in the group of fallers. These individuals had lower muscle density, which meant the muscle itself was weaker and less effective. Think of it like the difference between a thick, strong rope and one that has become thin and frayed. The frayed rope simply cannot handle the same load. This is powerful proof that the strength and quality of your glute muscles are not just for athletes. They are a non-negotiable part of maintaining balance and preventing falls as we age. Every glute bridge you do is a direct deposit into your stability account. Can you feel how that would make a difference in your balance? This builds the power for a stronger walking stride and helps ease back strain. It will make climbing stairs and hills feel significantly easier. Try just one of these exercises today and comment below which one you chose to start your journey back to strength.